desk. Why do I have so many objects? Why did I stand up? I have to... I gotta fill up this water thing. I gotta get my glasses. Gotta... so tired. So tired. Hi. Hi. Sorry, I didn't mean to put that down so aggressively. Yo, just when I thought it was gonna be, Dreamcast time, after I got it to read burn discs, Analog put out an update for the Analog 3D that enables save states. And that's kind of cool, so I'm gonna play with that for a minute, or a couple of minutes. However, it's gotta update first. I am personally curious to know what happens if you load up Pokemon Stadium with ROM in Game Boy Tower and then make a save state. Do I have a transfer pack here in my big bag of tricks? Oh, I do. However, I don't have a Game Boy game. Now, I'm pretty sure that if you try to play Pokemon via the Game Boy Tower, it will not make a functional save state, because it's like emulating the Game Boy in some capacity. But I don't know. I haven't tried. So let's find out. Take the Rumble Pack out. Transfer pack. Oops. Pop that thing in. Stadia. Stadium. Mario. Thank you, King. Stadium. Okay. Is the lemon the official trademark logo? It might be. At the moment, it is. Okay, let's see how this works. I'm really surprised, actually, that Analog put save states on the 3D. Because, like, they advertised it initially as having save states. Oh, they also put, oh, this isn't plugged in. They also put alphabetical headings on this. Oh, also the carts are gold, although that might have been the thing I downloaded. Ooh, look at that. Is question mark random? Oh no, it's unknown. Okay, Stadium. Unknown cartridge. Let's make it known. Because I read something about how the save states are maybe not trivial to add on this thing if it's got the overclock feature, because, like, I don't know, something about like the states loading RAM from slightly different hardware configurations might not be super compatible. But they put it in as of today. So I literally just updated it, have not run anything yet. Come on. Read my cartridge. Okay. And it's actually really useful because I've been pretty underwhelmed with that N64 cartridge dumper that I bought. And the fact that now I could just put in a cartridge and load up a save state of like a battery save I have essentially means I don't need the cart dumper. I could just, you know, load up Ocarina of Time or whatever in this, make a save state, change the battery, load the state, and then save it again. However, yeah, I meant to put a game pack in this. I guess we'll test it with yellow. I don't know if there's any data on this. Also, probably needs to restart. I don't remember if this needs the cart in it on boot. Oh, there it is. Yellow. Okay, so what is it like? Z start? Oh, okay, so up is save. Memory created. Okay, so C up is save, C down is low. Memory cannot be loaded. Huh. Well, that's not a great omen. I don't remember the button for the main menu, though. Did they change that? Analog, 3D, menu, button, shortcut. Oh, it is just Z and start. I mean, unless it's made so like certain things don't have saves. Okay, before I try this, let me actually quit this. Let me try it with like any other random game, just to see. What has save data that I'm not particularly attached to? This copy of Mario Golf. I bought it secondhand, semi-recently. It's got saves on it that are not mine. If it does not work, then whatever. Ta-da! What? Wait. What is this menu? Does it just do this if you have the transfer pack in? Huh. Wait. I just have Pokemon Yellow in here. Does it do this if it detects the transfer pack? Period? I assume it... Oh. Huh. I don't think I've ever had an N64 game that knows when the transfer pack's installed. I always thought it was like electrically neutral or something. Yeah, huh, weird. Alright, well... I wonder if having the transfer pack makes it so it won't load save states. That would be kind of weird. Sure, whatever.
Here we go.
Sure. Okay, so... Memories... Z start up. I like how this is just an ad for the 8-bit Do controller. No memories yet. Use this hotkey to start creating memories. Okay. Sure.
Oh no.
Loading memory. Okay, so that does work. But, what does that mean for Pokemon Stadium? Hi, Julia. Oh god, I'm so tired. I slept so poorly last night. And then I woke up. And then I drove to Albany to do a friend a favor. And then drove back. I was in the car for like 7 hours. Took a whole tank of gas. I got real cheap diner breakfast, except I think it is maybe not sitting great. I just want to sleep. I had like a whole day, and then I got home, and it wasn't even 4 o'clock. Okay, so... Save state. Okay. Save load. Huh. Okay, what if we... Oh, it takes little screenshots. What if we take the transfer pack out? I kind of wonder if the game is accessing the transfer pack at all. They just don't let the save states work. Save. Yep. Okay. Load. Huh. I wonder why that doesn't work. Well, I guess the answer to can you make a save state when you're in Game Boy Tower and then load it up later is no. Like, it works for other games, or at least it worked for Mario Golf. How weird. I wonder if anyone else has had this issue. Because, like, this update just came out today. So, presumably people haven't really fully tested everything and reported compatibility back. Saving memory. Well, that's one way to take screenshots of your Game Boy cart. I got all these save states that don't work? Huh. Wait! Wait, what? What? Wait, so it doesn't work on the menu, but it works in Game Boy Tower? What? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna walk over here. Load memory. Dude, that's fucked. Okay. Wait. So... What does this mean if I... Sorry, I'm also like half asleep. Does this mean you can back up your Game Boy Pokemon games on the analog via save states? How would I test that? Without, like, taking the battery out. I'm sure there's a really straightforward order of operations in terms of, like, saving, save stating, loading something else. I guess put a battery save here and then walk somewhere else and then put a battery save there and see if you can switch between the two. Actually, yeah. Make save state, delete save, load save state. Oh, yeah, that's a better idea. Yeah, okay. I'll just call myself farts or something. That's a really neat use case if that works, but I have no idea why this game will not make a save state on the main menu. Not like this game has a battery save anyway. Although, if you make a save state in Game Boy Tower, does that also save the state of your Stadium cartridge? It's like that issue you have when you're playing something on an emulator and you save via save state and also save via battery save and then load the wrong one and then you lose your data. Poop. That's my name. I don't care, John. Okay. So here, we'll save. Yeah. Okay. Memories. Stadium. Wait, did I just make this one? No, this is the old one. Load memory. Oh, dude! That totally works. Wow. So, if you're willing to deal with Game Boy Tower, you can make a bunch of backup copies of your Pokemon saves as well. Cool. And then, if you quit this, and then you load this up, it should have poop. Yeah, it does have poop on the save. Oh! Okay, well that might just be me. Hang on. Oh, that's sick. I am really shocked that works. Also, my left eyelid's been twitching for the last 45 minutes. I want to go to bed. Continue. Poop. Oh, that's excellent. It's not an especially useful use case in the modern era, but like... I mean, I kind of wish I had this prior to replacing the batteries on these cartridges, because I could have actually backed them up correctly. But, like, as far as I can tell... Hang on, so then... If you do this, you go to memories, you load this, and then if I save this, what does it do? So then if I load this again, it should now have the trainer ID be yellow and not poop. And it does! Oh, that's great! Wow. I kind of feel like I should post something about this on the subreddit. Continue. Yellow? Yeah, there it is. It's right there. Oh, that's really useful. Sure, fuck it. Let's see, Reddit, analog. You assume this won't work with the summer cart. So, I haven't tried it personally, but it does. The only problem with the summer cart is that it registers... Well, actually, I don't know if it registers as one game, because they've made it so if the ROM header changes, it saves it as a different cart. People have successfully loaded save data from the summer cart onto a physical cartridge and then saved it via the battery saves. The issue maybe with the summer cart is if it only lets you save states for that specific cart ID, you only have 20 in total, so you might not be able to, you know, have a huge amount. But also, I haven't tried that yet. Sorry, I'm just making a quick post about this. I should just type this on an actual keyboard instead of my phone, but... oh well, I've already gotten a sentence into it. Now, what if you try to load the save state and you don't have the transfer pack installed? I'll try that next. Boy, is audio quality bad. Sorry, almost done. That's cool. Nobody else commented anything about this, so I figured I might as well mention it. Okay, now the real question is, what happens if you take this out? What if you load a save after swapping red for blue? I don't know. I want to find out what happens if the transfer pack is not installed. Yeah. Now, if you go to memories, load. Yeah, okay, I probably should have expected that. I assume it would probably do this if you put in a different game. But I don't know. That's a good question. Let's find out. Oh. I love the Nintendo 64. I love the Nintendo 64. You know, as derided as the Dreamcast controller was for having the cable come out of the bottom, if the cable came out of the bottom of the N64 controller, it would not keep bumping into the transfer pack. Ash? Wait. Whose data is this? I mean, it's my data, but all the batteries were swapped. Unless I, like, screwed around with this for 2 minutes just to double check that it saves, which is probably the case. All these cartridges are essentially empty now. Oh god, it's so slow. Continue. Ash. Okay. Almost certainly this will error out if you try to load a save state for a different game. What? Oh. Oh, wait a minute. What am I playing? Is this yellow? Okay. Okay, wait. Does it load the whole ROM into RAM? I guess it must. I guess that's what the loading process in the beginning is. Here's another use for the analog 3D save state feature. Just borrow your friend's cartridges and then, you know, load up the save state with literally any other Pokemon game in the slot. What happens if you put a non-Pokemon game in and load the state? I don't think it'll work because it's only going to detect Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. The grass was clipping through Professor Oak in a way that I don't think it normally does. Like, I think if you put in any other game, it just says, like, undetected thing, and it won't even load Game Boy Tower. If you have a modified version of Stadium, it might. I mean, they have modified the Stadium ROM, or maybe it's the Stadium 2 ROM to play additional Game Boy games. What happens if you try to, like, save on that? From, like, a Pokemon game to, like, Mario? I have no idea. Yeah, actually, let me get Pokemon, and then let me save. I'm curious if anything more happens. Because I wouldn't be surprised if, like, blue or red and yellow are so similar that it would just change the name on the save file. However, with this, it might be slightly more interesting. You can't get a Pikachu starter, and oh, that's weird, because it did save. It just saved earlier. No, but it's not red and blue, it's red and yellow. Which... Oh shit! Wait. Okay, so it saved the yellow save onto red, or at the very least, it saved my name onto red? Which, you know, I'm sure is essentially conserved between the two games. But that's kind of wild. Continue. Yellow. Oh! Oh yeah! Oh no! Oh no! What is he doing? It is still Palatine. Oh no! That's great. Look at him go! Oh, I don't know where the collision is. Can I talk to him? No. Whoa. Hi, Yellow. Ooh, is that a Grandpa's lab? Huh. But it's still the yellow save data saved onto red. That's... Also, this is not the music for Pallet Town. Technology is incredible. Huh. I mean, I tried to make a save state after... Oh, wait a minute! There's only 2 Pokemon there! But there's not! Hang on, I need to make a memory of that. Wait, memory... Okay. Haha! Wow. I love video games. Sorry, hang on. Give me 1 second. I don't know if there's one there and it's just not loading. Oh, there's not! Wait a minute! Okay, so we have Squirtle. It's Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur? Or is it... Yeah, okay, so if I take Bulbasaur, he'll take Squirtle... Or, sorry, if I take Squirtle, he'll take Bulbasaur, but there is no Bulbasaur. I would love to know. Oh. That's too bad. My Pokemon looks a lot stronger if it doesn't. There's never been Bulbasaur. Yeah, I mean, I figured it probably would not have, like, the same routine for interacting with items. But still. Okay, so... What do I... Yeah, that's Bulbasaur. What do I do after this? Make a battery save? And then... Load up yellow? No, I make a save state of this, put in yellow, save, and then load that. Sorry, I'm running on not a lot of sleep at the moment. And spent 7 hours driving today. I'm running at like a third capacity. So if I'm like not doing a great job holding thoughts in my brain at the moment, that's why. Okay. So... Save... Yellow saved the game. Okay, so this is all normal again. Okay. So then... Quit cartridge, yes. Take this out. Put in yellow. Oh god, what happens if you do it with the Gen 1 and Gen 2 games? Okay, so the data on yellow is just yellow. Oh wait, I meant to make a save state for red before doing this. Sorry, that's right. I've got like order of operations for everything in my head screwed up. I don't really have any data on this Pokemon Silver either. So, like, there's no real reason not to just screw around. And I'm pretty sure Pokemon Stadium 2 would just load up, like, red and yellow as normal. Okay. Sorry, I'm just updating the post about screwing around. Okay. Yellow. Except yellow's red. I didn't check to see if the trainer ID is the same. I assume it is. If I saved yellow on top of red. Yeah, so this is the same. Oh, wait. Saving memory. Memory created. It's really weird to me that this does not work, or does not seem to make saves on the main menu of Pokemon Stadium, but it will make saves in the emulator. In theory, you could trade high-level Pokemon from one to the other without disobedience. Yeah. When I tried to load up a save after getting the Pikachu from yellow to red, it did error out for some reason, but it might also just be the transfer pack's a little bit flaky. Dunk. Pikachu could be a special case given the friendship system. Yeah, that's a good point. I did not think about that. Okay, continue. Oh, I don't even need to load this. All I need to do is memories, stadium, load. Okay. Now, what happens when you reload yellow? Does it have a Squirtle? It's not really a great use case because you can get all the 3 starters in Pokemon Yellow pretty easily. They just give them to you. But I'd like to know. Yeah? Yeah? There he is! It's my farts. Oh, it's one of these. Technology is incredible. It's the Cinnabar Mansion music, right? Just really deconstructed? Oh, 1 second. I have to send this to somebody. Crank that music. Good. Okay, so this, I assume, is not coming back. Oh, love video games. Okay, so it doesn't know the game has crashed. Which I guess it wouldn't. But what if you save when you're in Glitch City and then push that save state to a cartridge that's not in Glitch City? Yep. Oh, poke. Oh, it's a cave. Oh, wait, that's right, they're just tiles. I am doing memory crimes. The save states on the analog 3D work in Game Boy Tower, and I'm making save states in one Pokemon game, loading a different Pokemon game, saving it onto the cartridge, and then reloading it. And it doesn't like that. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Oh, I'm so easily amused. But like once you go inside any of these buildings, it's fine. And then it just reloads itself. Wait, what do you mean saving? Why is it saving? I don't want it to do that. Do I wait for it to finish? Is it going to finish? It's probably not. It's okay, I never had a yellow save. All the batteries for this were swapped, or all these cartridges were swapped out, so it's essentially like starting fresh. I'll give it a minute just to see, because the transfer pack is very slow, but like, I have a feeling this is either gonna like corrupt it when I reload, or I don't even know. Because I can't do anything. And I think this is longer than it takes when it's actually loading the ROM. I'm gonna assume this is not actively saving it. No, I can't speed up the clock. When the little save menu's present, you can't. If it has the little dots at the bottom, you can. This wasn't saved at a Pokemon Center. I don't know where it was saved. It does have trainer ID, or trainer ID trainer ID data. At least. So there's something on it. Sorry, again, I'm incredibly tired. So I'm not very good at talking. My eyelid keeps twitching. Yeah? Huh. Okay, so it's as it was before it tried to save. And I assume this is still the same. I'm sure they're all the same. Yeah. Okay. Now, what if you load up Pokemon Stadium 2? Put in a copy of Silver. And do the same thing. What happens if you go in the grass? I assume it is as normal. I don't know if this counts as grass. I tend to think everything is just like a background tile with no properties. Or, if it's a town, it probably doesn't have any encounters. Oh no. Oh! Oh! There he is! There's my farts from Pokemon Red. No, it seems like anything that would otherwise load new tiles or like a new area or something kind of gets you out of it. If you find one of the the building entrances, for example, it just loads that. Do the same thing, but skip getting a Pokemon. Sorry, what? I've done this before without having a Pokemon, but I haven't gone into the grass. Now, oh yeah, I do have a copy of Yellow where I never got a Pikachu. Wait. Wait, what does Professor Oak say? Because I technically got a starter, but... Oh no! Okay, so I have a Pikachu and a Squirtle. I was kind of hoping it would just load up me and the Squirtle in the Pikachu fight. I have my own Pokemon. You gave it to me. This is like a Zero Escape plotline. What? Wait. So wait, it has the flag for me winning the first rival battle set, and then it just gives me the Pikachu? This music never plays this long in-game, also. Wait. What do you mean I don't have that? Wait. Wait. This is the dialogue that he has when he picks the starter, but he's in the position where he'd be if you didn't meet Professor Oak yet. And he's not here. He's not just, like, invisible. Oh no, the music! Oh boy. Alright. Okay, I do not have Pikachu. I don't know if Oak will be back. No. Well, maybe now. I liked that music. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, what if I go to deliver Oak's parcel? Wait, so... do the aides act as if... No, I don't know if they have different dialogue. Technology is incredible. This is like a whole new way to break these games. I guess you could probably do this in a software emulator if it's not, like, you know, immediately gonna crash if you unload a game. Or something. Can I store my Pokemon? Yeah? Do you mean in Stadium? Or in the box? what happens on your Pokemon list. I don't know. I mean, you can't deposit your last one. And if I were to load up a save that doesn't have a Pokemon and overwrite the save on this, I wouldn't be in Viridian City anymore. It's such an incredibly weird choice that Bill's PC is just called someone's PC. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna put this in a mystery computer somewhere. I mean, not knowing who Bill is also kind of strange. The fact it's not just called, like, Pokemon Storage System or something is crazy. Okay, so I assume this would just update the flag and everything would be normal now, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've really done it now. It's too bad these are all my childhood copies of these cartridges, because I bet if you submitted this, or not submitted, you like traded this in, or donated it, or something, whoever loaded it up would be very confused. Time to transfer the save to the other cart to bypass the old man. Sure. I guess so. Oh, I'm just gonna play Pokemon Red and Pokemon Yellow. Just chaining the saves back and forth. Pokemon Orange. Total farts victory. Uh-oh. That's not supposed to do that. Okay, wait. So if it thinks I beat the first rival battle, does that mean it has the second rival battle queued up? Or is that not until you get the Pokédex? Okay, yeah, so that's not here yet. Is there an item up here? No. I know there's one to the right. Okay, wait, I'm gonna make a save state here. Just so I'm not in Viridian on the off chance it has to load to make the old man disappear. Okay. So now... what do I want to do? I want to quit, take yellow out, put red in, load it again, load the state, save the state on red, and then see what happens? Sorry, 1 second. Okay, Okay. So this is old farts. We need new farts. So that's this. Memories. Yeah, I don't know this one. Sure. Save. Yeah. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Good. Oh boy. Okay, well, no, wait. Why was that cartridge yellow? But now it's red. Did it do that last time? It might have. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 Wow, I love the title music. Oh, hey, come back here. Oh, it's my ghost. And then the hyper-realistic blood starts pouring out. Oh. It's just one error. That's not that many. How's, farts? I don't know how to go anywhere. Well, they really increased the budget on Pokemon gyms. I cannot find the loading zone anywhere. Wait a minute. need fly. Okay, I assume this just is stuck. Yeah. Oops. I don't have anything with fly. I don't know how I'd get something with fly other than playing the game. Wait! Is Flying Pikachu a Stadium exclusive, or is that a Stadium 2 thing? Oh, but I won't have the badge. I was wondering if I could just push Pokemon onto the card. Oh. I didn't know that, or didn't really know anything about Glitch City until way later, by the time I had kind of stopped playing these games. This wasn't really the thing that I had come across as a child at any point, so I don't really know the ins and outs of it. Are you just supposed to load up the start menu and kind of just see what the actual tiles are? Or do you just not navigate Glitch City as a general rule? Oh, that doesn't do anything. Oh, there he goes. Swimming away. As you knew he would. Okay, this isn't going anywhere. What if we load it here? And save that to this. Because this is right on the edge of the map transition. After this, I gotta put in the summer cart and see what happens with Stadium 2. Is the Game Boy Tower in Stadium 2 unlocked by default? I assume. That seems like a banner feature for the game they'd want to advertise. I did not have Stadium 2 growing up. Oh. Oh no. Men. Oi. Uh-huh. 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 Yep. Uh-huh. Key. Oh. Uh-huh. What? Wait, what is happening? I'm not moving him. Oh no, it's doing it again. It's moving down automatically. Oh, hang on, I gotta also show this to someone. Oh, I love video games. Oh, it's not moving anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna trade this in to a GameStop. I need to scar a child. Okay, so the battery save on Pokemon Red right now is absolutely toast. Yeah, so that just happens immediately. Yeah, no, I'm triggering the text loop, but I was not triggering the character walking down. That was just happening. I mean, triggering the text loop in the sense that I'm like hitting A to advance through the text, but it is popping up automatically. Yep. It's just gonna do that. This would have scared the crap out of me as a child. Like, all I'm doing is hitting A. I can't even... I mean, if I mash start, I don't know if I could open the menu. No. Can I hold up? I could try. No. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Maybe position myself above a door. Well, it normally doesn't walk down like this. How far can I go down? Roughly here. And then it just opens the text box while stationary. Yeah. So this is the edge. So I have one save state where it's in Glitch City and I can't get out, and then I have this save state where it's just looping this dialogue. Okay, so what that means is I have to load yellow and then go somewhere else and make a different save state? I don't know where. God, I love the analog 3D. This is so stupid. I'm so glad it works. I'm still shocked they actually put save states on this thing. After it's like on the market for 6 months. Just make save state backups of all of my old battery games. Save all of my Ocarina of Time saves that way. Oh, wait. That's right. Okay. So this is normal. I mean, it's not. It is still soft-locked, because Professor Oak is not here. Chat, if I were to put a save state and then try to reload it in Pokemon Red, where should I do it? I don't have a Pokemon with Fly. All these carts are like right at the beginning of the game. Should I do it in the Pokemon Center? Cause like the loading zone is right there. Wait, it's up, yeah. And down is load. Okay, so this, quit. Red. Also, it'll only do 20 save states per cartridge, so eventually it'll just start deleting the old ones. Okay. Memories, this, load. Da-da. Da-da. Hoo-hoo. Didn't like that. I don't know if that's actually the transfer pack being loose. It might be. Memories, stadium, load. Save. Yes. Oh. Okay. Detach. Clean. Attach. The Game Boy pack or the data has been changed. Okay, so this... Okay, what if I... Huh. So before it didn't say the data has been changed, it only said unable to save. So if I put yellow back in... Yeah, it doesn't like that. Maybe it doesn't like saving indoors. That's a good point. Because I think I tried it in Oak's lab and it also didn't work. Okay, so let's step out. Oh. Save it right next to the man lying down. That's odd because this here worked fine. Can I zone? I don't know what that means. I kind of think it's just gonna break every time now. Yeah. And then if I put yellow in... Okay. Reboot? Sure. Why not? It shouldn't matter what I actually do here. What did that warning text say? It said you didn't save it at a Pokemon Center. But that's not like a weird error that pops up every time you don't save at a Pokemon Center. Okay. Oh, the A and Z shortcut menu is not loading. Oh, now it... Oh, that's weird! So even when it's pulling data from the transfer pack, it, like, I guess stops all input to the N64 entirely from the controller? Like, presumably for bandwidth, but, like, you can't even load up the analog menu when it's doing that. Yeah, I mean, I suppose it makes sense. If it is just like, you know, an FPGA of the N64, and not like... Well, no, it does have like a higher level operating system running on top of it. But I guess the game code takes priority over the menu? I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this save, I know I saved to the cartridge before and it worked. Okay. But then... if I go here, it doesn't. Why would it be doing that? Like if I move a couple squares and then save. Oh. I don't know. That's really odd. 'Cause this works as long as you... Oh. Okay, now it just doesn't work. Alright, what happens if you just load whatever's on this cartridge. I'm also starting to lose track of which saves on which game. I guess I've just been pushing yellow saves to red this whole time. Well, maybe I pushed the red one to yellow? No, I did push red to yellow the first time to get Squirtle. I don't know. It seems like it's a lot easier and more reliable to try to overwrite the data from red to yellow. But yellow to red sometimes works, but mostly doesn't. Which, you know, I guess would make sense because it does have additional mechanics, sort of. But I'm not sure. Oh. That was a loading zone briefly. Yeah, I think I'm about at the limit of what you're able to do with this without, like, starting over and trying brand new combinations. Let's try Stadium 2? Summer cart, there it is. Oops. Oh, when this crashes though, it's gonna be a lot more annoying to load up the Pokemon Stadium 2 ROM because you have to do it through the summer cart, don't you? Warp to the present time. What does that mean? Does it always say that? I didn't own this game. Pokemon Stadium to warp to the present time. Warping Pokemon to the current time allows you to move Pokemon from Red, Blue, and Yellow into Pokemon Stadium 2. How do you connect Red, Blue, and Yellow to Stadium 2? If it says game data not found, it means the Game Boy game has no save on it. Someone says it's not compatible, and then someone else says it is compatible. I don't know what that means. Load little. Load max. I guess... Sure, that was the default option. I don't know if I ever used Stadium 2's Game Boy Player on this before. I mean, I know this will just load it as before. Oh, the man is different. Same error. Loading. Oh. That's an interesting feature, but it doesn't seem like it saves you literally any time, considering how frequently it needs to load. It might go crazy with the cart swapping. Oh, I didn't even think about that. It might. Oh, fuck. Okay, wait a minute. That's an insane thought. I wasn't looking at the menu. Did I pick load little? I think that's the default option. Oh, it doesn't tell you. I guess we'll see when I open the menu. Oh yeah, good. Good. Saving. Okay. Now, I assume I could just take it out. And then it's like, no! But then if I put a different game in, it doesn't care. Because it is just the save state. Uh-huh. Oh, it just doesn't work at all. That's too bad. I beat Paper Mario. Okay, yeah, see, you can't change the games out mid-swap. It does just seem like it dies. Yeah. Why don't I pause the game before swapping? I don't think you can. Because when you bring up the menu, the game doesn't stop running at any point. As far as I'm aware, there's no way to just pause the FPGA. Okay, so if you put the original cartridge back in, I assume it would not crash? Yeah, okay. I don't think this is any farther than I could go before. Is there like a potion somewhere around here on the actual map? I'm not entirely sure where I am. I mean, I know I'm like on the route to the Elite Four. I guess it doesn't have the same collision. Yeah. This seems like it might have a much more robust error detection than the first game. Let's... Did you save? Is it okay to quit? Yes. If I take this out... Okay, it didn't say anything. Oh. fine. Oh, man. I was hoping it would just reload to the ROM, not the summer cart. How many Pokemon games could we render completely broken today? I hope all of them. Yeah, let's just do load max. What if I put in Pokemon Cock Edition, which is just a ROM hack that like a 14-year-old wrote? I don't know if that would be detected. I don't know if it has the same ROM header. Let me go and get that. Let's find out. That is the only other Game Boy game I have here. Alright. Oh, what do you mean it immediately saved? Oh! Wait. Why would it save after doing that? Is it just to update the real-time clock? Yeah, so this is not really anywhere. What do I want to do? I guess load yellow? Make a new save on red as a save state and then try to load it over silver? I assume you can't try to save this onto red, but let's find out. Yeah. Okay, so take this out, put in red. I mean, trying to save silver over red, I assume will not do anything. What do you mean there's a save file? Oh. There's a moth over here. Oh, not anymore. Sorry, moth, but I'm fed up with you guys in my apartment. Okay, so yeah, Stadium 2 does not seem like you are able to overlap the saves as easily. Now, if this isn't installed and you go to something that otherwise would pull from the cartridge, I figure it probably is gonna just crash. Although, if I told it to load max, it's probably not going to load. Yeah. My only other thought is, what if I try to change the clock? If that would prompt it to save. Can you go home and change the clock? Or is that like the button combination on the main screen? Are there just no encounters? Oh. Yeah, I kind of figure anything you do here that's gonna try to save is gonna break it. Oh. I guess it is just the main screen button combination. Yeah, I've read in here, so if I try to save, this'll implode. Donk. Alright. Memories, this load. Quit. The only other thing is what happens if you try to load red on top of silver, but I almost feel like... What is this question mark? I almost feel like it is just immediately gonna fail. Although it is acting like there's no save data on this cartridge, which... There is! In some form. This normally does not take this long to load. But it did. Oh, okay. Sure. Oh, I already have this save state. I tried saving this on top of silver. I think. That is kind of funny that it doesn't identify save data on this, despite it having something. What if I just save? Okay. So that works. Saved file not found. I kind of thought doing a new save on that would make it work. But it doesn't. I'm pretty sure I tried to save this over top of silver. Oh, no, actually. I didn't. Although it would almost certainly not do anything. Or maybe I did and immediately forgot. I don't know. I'm kind of living in a void today. Can't wait to sleep in tomorrow. I can't wait to have a day where I have no obligations. A day when I don't have to get out of bed at any particular time. Okay, so this is essentially the same. Okay. This comes out. This goes in. So silver's in. The save state's loaded. And then trying to save this over Gen 2, probably, yeah. Okay, so maybe I tried that and it didn't work. Okay, so what have we learned? Pokemon Stadium 2 doesn't really let you screw around with saving different games over Gen 2 games. Stadium 1 lets you do kinda whatever. What happens if you put in a Pokemon bootleg? I don't know. Oh, I should put this in there. Game pack none. Okay, well that's because I put it in after rebooting. Does this detect? Ooh, it does. Oh boy. Now I can play Pokemon Cock Edition. Oh. Wait. What is this screen? This didn't pop up at all. And there's no data on this? The little blue bars, I think, are maybe getting slightly faster. Oh, they are! I don't know what it's doing. Oh. Okay, but what if I load a save state onto this? Okay, so it doesn't load unofficial Pokemon games, even if it acts like it is. I think those 6 slots are supposed to be the Pokemon you have in your party, but I don't... Well, no, this is, I think, the menu that it would pop up when you're trying to transfer the dudes from the Game Boy into Pokemon Stadium. I don't think this is supposed to pop up in Game Boy Tower at any point. Huh. Okay, so this is almost certainly going to error out again. But I guess I'll just let it... Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Oh, wait, I can leave this in. I figured loading... like literally any of these. There are 3 Pokemon here. That's really very funny. Can I, like, flag this? Yeah. There you go. You could pin certain save data so they don't get deleted as it hits 20. Oh, wait, can you pin all of them, hypothetically? Oh, wait, never mind. 10 of 10. I thought it removed this one from the list of 10, but it didn't. Okay, what if I save this to the bootleg? Or attempt to. Oh. Okay, so bootleg just does not work at all. Well, do I know that it ever worked? I'm debating if I feel like going to the other room, putting Game Boys in putting batteries in a Game Boy, plugging this in and making sure that it loads. I know that it did work, but I'm not sure maybe if the cartridge connectors are slightly dirty or something. I guess I have that cartridge cleaner here. I don't know if it's the same dimensions for the N64 one. No, it's not. I can... this bootleg's got, like, real bad manufacturing tolerances, so you can kind of fit the cart cleaner in there. It does sound like the play, but I'm lazy. The game pack of the data's been changed. It hasn't. Oh, actually, since putting the new game in, it has. Okay, ouch. Let me just reboot this after I actually clean the cart connectors. No. Okay. I'm gonna say the bootleg does not do anything. Put that back in its house. Why does this not fit? There it goes. Yeah, I think I've kinda hit the limit of what I'm able to do. I guess I didn't try putting the Gen 2 game in Stadium 1. And then trying to save. This will almost certainly also just crash. It'll probably treat it like the game it doesn't recognize. Yeah. Okay, I guess I could just screw around with Pokemon Red and Pokemon Yellow and put the worst save data possible on both of them as a joke. Why this eventually stops allowing you to save data from one to the other and detects it's corrupt, I have no idea. But now I know. I didn't know any of this 2 hours ago. I don't know what to do with this knowledge, but now I have it. Happy Friday. The yellow save is the one where Oak has... Oh. That's right. Uh-oh. That's not where this is supposed to happen. But it'll just reload the map, right? Oh, wait, we're still here. Bye. Oh, welcome back. Well, I found Oak. Good news. Bad news, literally everything else. Okay, so this is the yellow save where there is no Professor Oak. At all. I can't think of any way to possibly advance through this. Sure. Oh, I don't know why the music's all screwed up. You can't Pokemon Stadium trade another Pokemon Fly. I could. I would just have to get one. Which means I'd have to play the game for a bit. Which, like, I'm not opposed to. I just don't have any data that I could use for that right now. Yeah. He's just not here. It's just such a weird way to get stuck in the game. Like, after you pick the Pokemon, but before you fight him, but also before Oak is in the lab, but also after encountering the first wild Pokemon. It's threaded the needle in a very specific way to soft lock the game. If you stick the save on red, give him the package there, and then put it back on yellow. I could try. Last time I was trying to push this back to red, it was crashing, but I'll save right outside just to see. Yeah, so every other time recently I've hit yes and then it goes poof. Yeah, okay, so that's still doing that. Something about this yellow save is no longer compatible with red at all. Yeah. So I think I've hit a dead end. Unless... yeah, no, there's like no way he's like loaded in and there's a hitbox, but not a sprite somewhere else. That would be weird. So there are no wild encounters mapped to Pallet Town at all, right? So like if I go back and forth forever, this will never spawn anything until I take another couple extra steps. Yeah. Play up until getting the Pokédex and then transfer the save. Yeah. That's also an idea. Can I get the map? Oh, not yet. Just make a list of things to try. What was that sound? Oh. Yeah, there's something broken about this because the music doesn't change. Like, it'll change here, but if you go into the Pokemon Center, it doesn't. And then if you heal, it plays the Pokemon Center music. But then when you leave, it doesn't stop playing the Pokemon Center music. So something else is broken more than just the event flags being set in an impossible way. Which I assume is why it doesn't save correctly anymore? But I really don't know. Regardless, it is not gonna get any farther than this without making fresh saves and going back and forth again. I do have Pokemon. I have single Pokemon. I mean, I could load yellow again. Because the battery save on yellow, I think, is only 6 minutes in, and it's before I got a Pokemon or did anything. Oh, wait, that's right. I forgot this is where the yellow save picks up. But I think you can get out of this What's the current goal? I don't know. The save on red is just soft locked completely. This save on yellow is also sort of broken, but if I can get in the grass... Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I guess we could just skip Professor Oak? Entirely? Yeah, I tried going to Gen 2. The problem is Pokemon Stadium 2 is a lot better about detecting if the save data you're trying to save over is compatible with the game. So it doesn't seem like you can do any shenanigans there. Maybe if I tried making fresh data without the screwed up save files of this. But it seems to know pretty well if I've got the wrong thing in. Okay, so if I have Oak's Parcel, but I haven't ever encountered Oak or got my first Pokemon, and I go down here, is he gonna immediately... Oh, no. Huh. This is slightly different. Would you look at that? It's odd, but your Pikachu dislikes Pokeballs. Yeah, this happened last time. But I don't have a Pikachu. And then Oak is just not here. Yeah. But I have Oak's Parcel, but there's no Oak. Yeah, this is the same as before. This trash doesn't have anything. There's no Pokeballs. An email message. Yeah, Oak's Parcel is just his remains. His cremated remains. Also, I hope you like this song. No, I'm not playing a glitch game. Well, I am, but not intentionally. The Analog 3D, the FPGA, and 64 I've been using got an update recently to support save states, which is really cool. And you're allowed to make save states in Game Boy Tower and Pokemon Stadium, and you can have a save state, say with like Pokemon Red loaded up, load up that save state with Pokemon Yellow in the game, save that to the cart, and then load that save, so you're loading like yellow data on red or vice versa, and then it kind of breaks things. Like, the games themselves are otherwise fine, but this allows you to throw data from one game onto another, and it seems to also make the music never update until you go to a new part of the map. I think what I need to do is play one of these really fast at some point, and then have a Pokemon fly, and then see what I can do with it. I kind of feel like it's probably just going to be this, though. Like, ostensibly a normal version of Pokemon, other than the fact that the music will not update properly. But like at 2x speed or whatever this is, I don't know. It probably won't take that long to get to Celadon City, maybe like 3 real-life hours. Is there anything else I wanted to do with that? No. I have a Zelda question, but I'm not sure if I'm able to answer it. If I make a save state of Ocarina of Time at the file select screen, and then I load that save state up, say on like the Ocarina of Time ROM on the summer cart, and then pick a save file, will that load? Or does it load all of the save data at the point that you pick a file? Which is probably actually how it does it. So you'd have to have like 3 separate save states. The only thing is that there's so many different versions of Ocarina of Time, I don't know if I got the same one, or however it detects that it's the same cartridge on the summer cart. I guess I could mess around with that. There was something I thought I wanted to try with this, and now I don't remember what it was. Oh, wait, now I do. Do I have anything to transfer? Pokedex not found. Oh, wait. Do I need the Pokedex? Oh. Huh. You want a Pokemon surprise? It's quite an accomplishment. Here you go. I don't know what it is. I wish it told me. Yeah, and the only way to get a Pokedex on this, I guess, is to just restart the file. Yeah, it's crazy they didn't put the Pokedex in yellow. I could just load up a much earlier version of this that's not broken. Yeah, so this is just regular yellow prior to being broken. Yep. Oh boy, do I love playing Pokemon sped up. It's so much better than playing normal Pokemon. Take that, Eevee. Go to hell. Oh, but if I send whatever that Pokemon is to the cartridge, is that just gonna save the actual Pokemon Stadium data and then overwrite it? Yeah, it is, isn't it? That means what I'd have to do is take this save state, load it in the summer cart with Pokemon Stadium data, and then have like a backup of it on the flash cart. I think that should work. Unless it detects the EverDrive as a single cartridge, but I'm pretty sure that it thinks it's something else. Wait. Oh, that's weird that Pokemon Stadium is up here, but then down here for all the other regions. Okay, so this loads, and then does it detect it with the memories? It should. Yeah, okay. So if I load these, before these weren't working. Memory cannot be loaded, okay. Okay, so this does not count the game as completed, but if I load... It's really weird that you can't save Stadium data unless you're in the Game Boy Tower. Because now, if I quit this... Oh! Huh. So now it's acting like there's no save data on it. Which, like, is true, because it's the flash cart that doesn't have any data. But how would you back up your Stadium data, then? If none of the save states load. I don't care that much. But... that is very strange. Level 1 to 100. Let it all hang out. Can I transfer whatever's in this? Oh, it just farts. Yeah. I guess nothing about the actual Pokemon is broken. It's just however it keeps track of the event flags.
It's finally underway. Pokemon Tournament Prime Touch Pokeball. Who will win it all in this wide open...
Ew, lowercase Weedle. I wonder what I'll use. Oh.
Point and game. A savage
Maybe it won't go all the way down.
taken down on the word go. There's been major action already. Oh, it's Charmeleon. This is a fight between two different types of
Maybe...
Pokemon.
I don't know how I'd actually
Staring each other
push
down.
a complete save file to this without playing it.
The trainer
Because it would
has
have to
it in
be
order.
a save state in the format
Pokemon returns to its Pokeball.
that the summer cart, or not the summer cart, the analog will accept. But also it's gotta have the Game Boy Tower open.
What's next?
the ROM that it would recognize.
How will the SWAT Pokemon fight?
Oops, I meant to use dig.
What now? Good hit.
I love recoil.
What's this?
Oh, it is almost
There
9
is the
o'clock.
hit.
I'm so
This
tired.
matchup has become one-sided. They go into
Chad, I'm
battle
so
mode.
tired.
It's burrowed underground. What'll it do? Oh,
Slept
the
like
attack
4 or
missed.
5 hours.
There's a big difference in HP.
Woke up at 5 a.m. Drove a friend to Albany and back. On the road for 7 hours today.
What Pokemon will be fighting next?
Spent the equivalent of a whole tank of gas, however much I paid at a diner for hash and eggs for breakfast.
The Pokemon
Plus, like,
are entirely different types.
Tenner I gave to a homeless guy,
Yeah.
because it was the only bill that was sitting in my coat pocket.
It's burrowed underground again.
And then I got home and it was like 3:50 and I had a whole day, and then the day kept going.
It's the target. What a furious battle. The Pokemon
I'm
returns
tired
to
of
its
today,
Pokeball.
I just want to sleep for 12 hours.
Oh, it's Parrot. What now? The attack wasn't effective.
Please stop switching.
How will the SWAT Pokemon fight? What's this?
Some of you know at Albany, that's an Aniki concert in Boston. It is 2.5 hours
What'll it do?
if you're like not too far in Boston and you have no traffic.
This matchup has become one-sided.
And it wasn't too bad when I started driving there this morning, but the drive back was just
Hit the weak
traffic jam after traffic jam.
going down.
2 or 3
There's
separate
only
major
one
collisions
Pokemon left in reserve.
on the Mass Pike.
We're down to the last Pokemon. The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1. The
Yeah,
battle continues.
no, it is just the straight shot.
Vigorous attack.
Once you're out of Boston, the GPS, it's just like, yeah, stay on this for 120, 130 miles.
A minor hit. The crowd
When you visit your
excitement
sister in
is
Boston,
building
food
over
you
this
have to
hot
try.
battle. How's that?
I don't know.
And the weak spot. Oh, it's
I can think of
down.
restaurants that I like, but I can't think of anything that's like, you gotta try this in Boston. I'm sure there are restaurants, but it's like, yeah, I know a pizza place that I like, I know an Indian place that I like, etc., etc., but I wouldn't say you should drive to Boston to get, you know, an Indian place somewhere. It's kind of just the equivalent of a good Indian restaurant anywhere else. Yeah, I guess go to the North End.
What kind of battle can we expect to see? Begin
Wait in the
round
long
two.
line at Modern Pastry. Or Bova's. Don't do that.
Now,
Go to Falafel King.
it improved its defense.
It's a little independent restaurant called Star Market. Maybe you've heard of it?
What will the other side do? It's on top.
Wow.
Are they
What is
testing each other's
Almanac
strength?
5? Sorry, you just put Act 5 at the end of all of your Pokemon names?
Water gun. A powerful blow.
Farts, you have to live.
The level disadvantage is obvious. That defeat means a Pokemon swap. Oh, it's Venusaur! How will the type difference affect battle?
I mean, if I use Solar Beam, it's probably gonna swap
Combat
out to
moves face each
something.
other.
Oh.
The trainer's changing Pokemon. Oh, it's Grimer!
You know, it's Grime Act 3.
It's building energy for the next attack. How will the swamp Pokemon fight?
Yeah, that's just what I call it. That's its name.
What will it do? Oh, that's strong! It improves its defense. Sparks are flying in this heated match.
I assume it's just Act 1 through
It's
6.
building energy for the next attack.
And it just happened to pick 5 and 3.
Oh, a horrible freak! Its defense is down.
You're right, that
Neither
is
one
horrible.
is conceding an inch.
But Acid Armor is not going to do anything against Solar Beam.
What's this? Hit the weak spot. Oh! Is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's the
Nido Act
Rainbow
6.
Female. We're evenly matched at 2 Pokemon.
Yeah, what about
aside.
Boston Cream Pie?
Neither Pokemon is backing down.
I don't know if I've ever had one.
It's building energy for the next attack.
Boston
What now?
signature
There, with the hit.
food. Famous food Boston's known for: lobster rolls, cannoli, and chowder. What do you mean it's known for cannoli?
What's that? A powerful hit! The type disadvantage has no effect! Boom! The crowd's excitement is building over this.
Yeah, I just gotta go to a baked bean restaurant.
It's building energy for the
What
next
the hell is
attack.
rock bottom today? Hey, that's okay.
Crack that
Mine's
tail.
not great. I'm kind of
Its
just
defense is down.
not here at the moment,
heated
passing
battle
time until I
rages
can
on.
sleep. I believe in you.
What will it do?
What if you bought an analog 3D and then updated it to the latest firmware,
Oh, it's down.
then use the save state feature to switch your saves back and forth on Pokemon for like 12 hours and distract yourself from everything else that's going
There's
on?
nothing left in reserve. The remaining Pokemon stock
Does that
is
sound
2-1.
like a good use
The
of time?
tense battle continues.
Do you think that would help?
It's building energy for the next attack. It improved its defense. The intense battle continues. Solar Beam.
I still like Ecanescence.
Perfect day! And it's down! And there goes the battle!
Me, I did it. What else do I want to do with this update? Save states work. I assume they just work fine in everything else. It is really weird that they don't work in Stadium on the main menu. But like the other couple of games I tried, it seems fine. Mank, Chop, Cab, Pekang, Atada, Cubon. Yeah, my name's Judo Boy. Juda Boy. Wait, did I pick farts first? I don't remember.
Upcoming battles look promising.
Oh, I did.
We're into round 3.
Oh, I could go for a Cubon.
Getting pumped up. What will the trainer do now? They're just trading warning throws now.
Do you think they rendered the head underneath the bone? Or do you think... it looks like it kind of did.
Powerful
It
strike.
has a chin, at least.
Oh, it was casually cast aside.
It was casually cast aside.
Pokemon swap.
I don't remember him ever saying that.
Oh, it's Ivysaur! This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
It's gonna switch out. Oh, it's not.
Ah! Devastating! And it's down!
I guess it says that casually cast the sideline if there's a massive level difference.
Oh, it's Machop!
Ugh.
The Pokemon are entirely different types.
I don't like that Machop is just Tommy Pickles' face
What's this?
on like a man's body,
Real Matching Spot.
but like a really anemic man.
It's getting pumped up. The crowd's
Bad
excitement is building
circulation.
over this hot battle.
Skin's all blue. I guess so is mine.
Razor leads
I mean,
the way.
Ivysaur.
And the weak spot.
Do I have the overclock turned on for this?
Down.
Oh, it's on auto.
Pokemon left in reserve.
It does seem like it hitches up a little bit with the effects, and it always
Oh,
did
it's
that.
double
But
jump.
I wonder if I put the overclock on all the way, if it wouldn't.
Stock is 2-1. The 10th battle continues.
I don't know. That's maybe
Savage
a
attack.
job for a different day. It is mostly dark outside. It is 9 p.m.
It takes much.
I don't
And
really want to be awake anymore today. I think I'm gonna just go sleep now. Thanks for hanging out for about 3 hours. I passed enough time. Now I can finally get more than a few hours of sleep. Wake up tomorrow, have no obligations, sleep in, do nothing, feel maybe better. I'm not like feeling especially bad for any other reason other than poor sleep and having a really long day where I expended effort and money. So I should probably be fine after getting a real night's sleep. So I'm gonna go and do that. Bye. Thanks for hanging out, etc. If you have any other good ideas for how to like transfer data between Pokemon Red and Pokemon Yellow in ways that might be kind of funny, think on that and let me know, and I can kind of screw around with that this weekend or something. But until that, bye. See you.